Servus and hello, welcome to this new business vlog where I tell you all about my business and how it's going. The last 2 weeks have been fairly productive. I have designed some things that you see in the background and have had a lot of orders. Starting off with this donation box that I designed for like a charity event. That this is too late, but we will have some donation boxes for the young firefighters. Still need to tweak the theme because I accidentally put the theme right next to the logo, which is a big no-no. eBay wise and order wise, it has been very great. In the last 2 weeks there was about 200 euros worth of orders. I have these smart mailers that are kind of indicative and like it's very easy to ship. You can fold this up and then have a shipping box. My big ones ran out and I forgot to order more. But I have a lot of cardboard boxes that I can send my orders in. I'm also doing some custom orders at the same time, which is very great because they usually are fairly, like they are really good for my business because they are mouth-to-mouth propaganda, like in a good way. On 2 orders right now, the first one is almost done. I just need to wash it and cure it and then send it off on Saturday. And then the next one is probably done by next week. The hairspray adapter thing that I have told you about is still in the works because they need to tweak some things. I have ordered some products that you can use for basing, which means that my painting video guys will now include basing, which I'm absolutely really fucking bad at. I only have 2 right now. They are both from my tabletop, like kind of a wholesale site. AK Interactive Light Earth and AK Interactive Wet Crackle Effects. The Light Earth will get most use, I think, because I have some cork-like rocks and some other things and some tufts that will be shown in the like bases that are more adjacent in time to now. Naturally, you get better with things over time. Mostly, it's just tabletop ready, and basing is just a nice thing. And I just like to see it and offer these in my shop. Talking about this, I added some painting supplies into my shop. First, eBay website still is in the works, but eBay is my main selling platform. I haven't sold anything on my website yet, and I need to pay the second year in a bit. So I ordered some brushes, primer, 2 different kinds of primer. I ordered a spray can and an airbrush primer, which I can also brush on. I have some colors ready. Not a lot, like seriously not a lot, but I can get them into my door fairly quickly. I want to have it in stock. They don't cost a lot. As I've said, I want to have these painting bundles ready for the minis that I painted my painting video guides. And yeah, so as I expand my video catalog of the painting video guides, I will get some more colors into my shop. And more orders obviously helps. I'm working on Patreon. Yes, and advertising my PFA sheets and doing some more business stuff that I shouldn't tell you yet. Paint-wise, I usually use Vallejo, but there are also Army Painter paints available. I just mainly stock Vallejo from now. And I want to get Citadel colors into my shop as well, because they are fairly widely known. They are a little bit pricey, but they seriously work. Coming from a friend that paints as a side hustle. Yes, my website is, I have been working on my website a little bit, translating it to English, like adjusting some things that are not well done, because I've just set it up in a breeze and I need to go back and actually think about the things I say, get the store ready. I readjusted some categories in my eBay shop and on my website, so they should be clear now. Like the categories now have some categories have an explanation of what you can find in this category. This takes a lot of time. And next week, uni starts. And I will have even less time because I want to apply for a mobility management, like student position at our town center. No, it's the wrong word. But the people that run the city, I want to apply there for mobility management student position because they don't have one, or if they have one, he's doing a really bad job. So I want to fix that because I actually live here and I want to get things good, but it means less time. Like I will always try to fulfill my orders and do YouTube on this channel, which is going very great. The algorithm currently likes my videos a lot, and even my older videos that are 2 years old get a really big push. which is very nice. Time is a weird concept. I'll just have to sacrifice some sleep, probably. I wrote down Voron because it's still in parts under you. I originally purchased a V0.1 kit. It functioned. I could have gotten a serial if I wasn't banned on the Discord for a stupid reason. I'm working on that as well. I'm reprinting some parts in ABS, and now the Genius has a broken end stop for the Y, and the end stop costs $11, which is why. It's just an inductive end stop. I'll have to get it at some point, or get an optical one. Either way, the Voron is still in parts. Something that's supposed to print the Voron will come in a bit. I have ordered a Red Rig V Minion kit, and I will build that either in a video or on a live stream. When I do a live stream, I don't know how that will go, because I want to build a live stream set in here, because the sound is very good in here. But there has to be like adjacent to the remodel, because there will be a huge workbench here, and currently where I'm standing, the camera will face in this direction. It's not a cool backdrop, but it's a backdrop that doesn't show things. I'm looking forward to building the Red Rig. I ordered the printed parts in PTG. I still have some ABS, or get like ABS Plus or ASA, and reprint them in an enclosure, like print the ABS parts on the thing that it's going on. You're not supposed to print PTG in an enclosure for long, and that's what I'm planning to do. And the V-Minion will then print all the necessary things for my Voron. At least that's the plan. And then I have it as a small ABS printer. I eventually want to get a VCore 3.1 500mm edition, because I need a big printer. Because some people come to me with like, oh, I want a helmet. And the SVO3 is not really in the state of things right now. I cleared the filament jam and I still need to calibrate it, but it's a very, very slow printer. Working on it, the HeroMe is on it, there were some new files. Still need to do the video of the HeroMe and putting it on the SVO3. And ideally I want to print the parts in ABS, and so I have to kind of wait for the Red Rig to show up and then to be built, or do it in PTG, do the video in PTG, or swap to an EVA toolhead, because the belts on the SVO3 are, you know, belts on a very large machine. But I think it's not worth upgrading to linear rails, even though they are fairly cheap, because I would need to remodel everything. The bed and the X-axis. I think that I've told you. I bought a filament sensor for my Prusa Mini, which kind of made prints fail because it adds a lot of drag. I don't know how I want to go about that. Yes, I have disabled it. This video is fairly rushed because it's Friday, and I did a fucky walkie and forgot to film a lot of some stuff, you know. With the money that I got from the bigger orders, I ordered some more resin. And it's almost gone, so I need to order more. But I ordered some ethanol because I use it as a cleaning solution, and you can buy it for very, very cheap in a chemical supply store that usually sells it to people that want to put it in the alcohol furnaces, or not furnaces, but the pretty thing that makes the flames. I got it from there. It's like €3.50 a liter, and I got 10 liters because I need to fill my giant washing things. When it gets here, I'll make a video about my washes, because I have like a 3.5 step wash, dirty wash, warm water, break the spots off, 2 washes, cure. That gives the best result, even in, I hate to admit it, but but it's one of the worst looking curing chambers I have ever seen. But the stupid thing is, it works. It works like a Porsche engine. I will see you in the next video. I hope you print something, and that you have no print failures. Tschüss und auf Wiedersehen.